According to the events of the most recent episode of NCIS Hawai'i, a significant cast member may be leaving the show. If you love NCIS and can't seem to get enough of the new Hawaii spinoff, then you really don't want to miss this news. Additionally, we will also delve into everything you need to know about NCIS Hawai'i Season 2 and whether we can expect another season to grace our screens. A mysterious illness that plagued almost the entire NCIS cast last week, and finally the sad departure of Mark Harmon, one of the show's most iconic cast members. Stay tuned for all the information you need to know and who may be departing the show early. Is there going to be a major cast exit on NCIS Hawai'i? Here's everything you need to know. First things first, who is going to be departing NCIS Hawai'i? In the most recent episode of the new spinoff, a significant cast member may be departing the show, but who? Well, in the series' latest episode, which debuted about a week ago now, Jane Tennant, Vanessa Lachey, discovers a college acceptance letter that Alex, Kian Talon, her son, had kept hidden. While they talk as Alex works on his homework, the youngster receives a phone call to go to his sports event, and she discovers a letter from Amherst College athletic department on the table. Jane, on the other hand, pretends she hasn't seen anything when Alex hurries back in after forgetting his charger. Jane tells Daniel about the letter later at the game, but Alex's father is determined that Alex will not be going, which makes Jane angry. They confront Alex afterwards, and he expresses his desire to travel to Massachusetts. Daniel, on the other hand, is distraught and leaves, though Jane decides to speak with Daniel about Alex's departure, promising that they would get through it together. Will Alex decide to ultimately leave? It seems as though this would be in his best interest. Fans reacted to the events by advising the couple to let Alex fly the coop, with one commentator writing, "Alex is maturing, so let him fly. Even if it's a long way from home, it could be the most beautiful thing for him." And we certainly agree with this viewer. Who knows whether he will depart from the series or just take some time out and appear in random episodes here and there, but it's definitely looking like this will be the case. Will there be a second season of NCIS Hawai'i? Fans of the long-running police crime drama NCIS have been raving about this new spin-off, and have also been wondering if it will be renewed for a second season. While we may be getting ahead of ourselves here, as the first season has yet to even conclude, there is no word whether the rookie CBS sitcom will be renewed for a second season currently. However, in October, it will be given a full season order, which might be a good sign, meaning the show has enough viewers to warrant being renewed. NCIS Hawai'i has quickly taken the world by storm, with many fans absolutely adoring it. The show features a fictional team of Naval Criminal Investigative Service agents, commanded by Special Agent Jane Tennant, who work out of the Pearl Harbor field office. The team is in charge of investigating offenses and cases involving the military and national security, with the first season coming to an end shortly. It's only natural for fans to be excited about the possibility of a second season, but with no official release date or even confirmation, we really just have to wait and see. Keep your eyes out for further information regarding a second season once we reach the conclusion of season 1, but they are bound to renew it as it has done so well already. Why does Abby Nelson from NCIS Hawai'i look so familiar? As a TV viewer, nothing's more annoying than watching your favorite show and knowing one of the actors, but not being able to quite put a finger on it. Well, don't worry, we're here to assist you. Since its season 1 premiere in September 2021, CBS's NCIS Hawai'i has aired a total of 16 episodes and is quickly coming to a close. NCIS Hawai'i, like its previous series NCIS and NCIS New Orleans and NCIS Los Angeles, follows a team of criminal investigators who work on cases involving the United States Navy. Gaijin is the title of the 5th episode of season 1, and you're probably reading this because one of the guest stars is a famous face that you can't put your finger on. Shogo Oda, a Japanese sailor, gets stabbed to death while drinking with his pals at the start of the episode. Soon after, Tennant and the crew learn that Oda was working on a top-secret project called Operation Iron Cloud, and that his lover Yuki was murdered the year before. Yuki's American roommate Abby Nelson was suspected of her murder at the time, but Japanese detectives weren't able to bring any charges due to a lack of evidence. Nelson was then extradited back to the United States. She's a key suspect in the case, but we won't reveal the outcome in case you haven't yet watched the episode. Madeline Zima portrays Abby Nelson in the film and has been featured in various big-time shows that you also probably love. On IMDb, she has 80 film and television credits, including a number of well-known TV shows. You've probably seen her in at least one of these. Madeline Zima has been acting since the age of 2, and her big break break came when she was cast as Grace Sheffield on the legendary CBS comedy The Nanny, which ran from 1993 to 1999. Zima continued acting after The Nanny ended, appearing on shows including Gilmore Girls and Grey's Anatomy. In 2007, she landed her next big part as Mia Lewis on Showtime's Californication, a dark comedy series starring David Duchovny as a volatile Los Angeles-based writer, Hank Moody, and examining the lives of his family and friends. That's definitely why her face looks so familiar, so if it has been bothering you since watching the episode, we got you. Next, NCIS cast were recently plagued by a mysterious illness on set and details regarding the main cast member's departure. In a recent turn of events, a strange sickness struck the set of the popular NCIS show, rendering the cast and crew members sick. According to various online sources, a source connected to the CBS hit show stated that at least 18 people on site became ill with symptoms comparable to food poisoning last week. The show in its 19th season and filming is presently underway in Valencia, California. The illness appears to be similar to food poisoning, according to the source, who described it as a minor illness with minimal symptoms. While strange and unfortunate, it appears as though no one was seriously harmed and the cast and crew are all back to their normal lives. In additional news, one of the biggest and most iconic cast members of NCIS has recently left the big screen and is taking up a more behind-the-scenes role. NCIS Special Agent Leroy Jethro Gibbs, a former Marine gunnery sergeant, as he commands a team of special agents investigating crimes involving the U.S. Navy and Marine Corps. The sitcom recently lost its primary character, Mark Harmon, who plays Gibbs, when he decided to leave the show after 18 seasons. The 70-year-old actor will appear in only a few episodes this season, though his departure may not be final, and he will continue to serve as an executive producer on the show. There were suspicions that Harmon would not return for the 19th season at all, but it's thought that he returned after learning that if he didn't, CBS would not renew the program. NCIS was a CBS spin-off of JAG, both of which were created by Donald P. Bellisario and aired for 10 seasons from 1995 to 2005. The show went on to become one of the most successful criminal drama shows on television for almost a decade, spawning a number of NBC spin-offs. Isn't that impressive? It's difficult to say goodbye to a beloved television character, especially one who has aired for over 2 decades. Leroy Jethro Gibbs holds a particular place in people's hearts after starring in hundreds of episodes of NCIS. The show certainly will not be the same without him, and fans have already expressed their feelings about his leaving on social media. And there you have it, everything you need to know about NCIS Hawai'i and the recent teaser that could mean a major cast member will be departing from the show. However, we have to preface this is all speculation at this point, and we will just have to wait and see if it actually comes to fruition. Additionally, we also touched on why one of the recent additions to the Hawai'i cast looks so familiar. A mysterious illness that seems to have affected almost the entire cast and crew on the set of NCIS, and further information regarding Mark Harmon and his decision to depart from the show. Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. Have you been tuning in to NCIS Hawai'i? Do you think Season 2 will be definite? What did you think about the iconic Mark Harmon leaving NCIS after all these seasons? Let us know down below. But if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks for watching.